In this video, we will share with you the list of the top 10 best Hallmark Christmas movies of all time. Everyone will probably agree that there's something magical about the world of Hallmark. With all its drama that typically revolves around gingerbread houses, Christmas events, or really fairy tale stories, it makes your Christmas atmosphere more than special. While some of their films have absolutely predictable plots like the woman being dumped by her boyfriend on Christmas Eve or an ordinary girl falls in love with a prince, these movies will still make you cry, laugh, and enjoy the holiday. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Take 5 channel. Here is the list of the best Hallmark Christmas movies to watch. I hope you have some hot chocolate prepared because this episode will give you Christmas vibes. Let's get it started. Number 10, Frozen in Love. You may like this film if you're a fan of winter romances and maybe hockey. This is a story about a woman who owns a bookstore, but her business is doing far from well. But then she meets a guy, a hockey player, who also got into trouble after he got into a verbal spat with the referee in the latest game. And now he is serving out a suspension from play. It seems like the two have nothing in common at all, but they are forced together in order to help improve and make over each other's images. But it doesn't go as planned, and it causes plenty of clashing and initial bad blood. Just a fun movie to watch with your loved ones. Number 9, A Crown for Christmas. I would call this one a super modern kind of Cinderella movie. No one is losing a shoe in this film, and there's no magic at all, but we have here a girl who is fired from her job as a maid at a fancy New York City hotel for not getting a guest room ready in time, and thanks to a happy coincidence, Allie Evans, our main character, is given the opportunity of a lifetime when she's offered the role of governess as a precarious young girl named Theodora, who turns out to be European royalty. Our girl turns out to be so good that she gets along with several of the castle's other employees, and an attraction grows between Ellie and Theodora's father, Maximilian, who is the king, by the way. Number 8, Deliver by Christmas. This is a story about a girl, Molly, who finds herself in a love triangle, or at least she thinks so. She has a real-life crush, Josh, but she's also pouring her heart out to a mystery man via text. Molly is a businesswoman as she owns a small bakery and apparently doesn't understand that Josh and the mystery guy are actually the same person, because she's super busy all the time. Even though Molly has no time for dating, her random encounters with Josh makes her rethink her position. Already intrigued with what happens next? Well, this film is definitely worth watching. Number 7, Christmas at Pemberley Manor. While A Crown for Christmas gives us a little bit of a modern Cinderella vibe, this one is totally a Pride and Prejudice combined with a modern-day New York City Christmas fun. This romance is all about a really amazing NYC event planner who is being sent off to organize a small town's Christmas festival. And as you may have already guessed, our main character meets a billionaire and things are getting super interesting between the two. The billionaire has zero holiday cheer, and his plan is to sell the lovely and cozy property our girl was planning to use as a town's festival venue. These two are really into each other, and it's cute watching them together as they plan some kick-butt Christmas festivities, and it definitely makes you fall in love with them. Number 6, A Heavenly Christmas. You will definitely like this movie because it has a beautiful storyline with a lot of depth to the topic as well. Eve Morgan, played by Kirsten Davis, is a total workaholic who never puts much value into the joys of Christmas, suddenly dies. After her death, she meets a Christmas angel, played by none other than Shirley MacLaine, and sent back to Earth to help a troubled family. This film serves as a reminder of life's most precious moments, and there's a big chance that after watching it, you won't be such a workaholic, at least for the next 24 hours. Number 5, Christmas at Graceland. Some people would say that this story is totally predictable, but this movie is more about Christmas and family values, and this is what Hallmark movies are good at. Laurel, played by Kelly Pickler, returns from Chicago to Memphis to secure one of the city's oldest family-owned banks. But as we know, some places can give a second chance for something that hasn't been ended yet. So she meets her ex-flame, played by Wes Brown, and the two reunite. It sounds like a total spoiler, but you'd better watch it because there are so many things featured in this movie that will get you in the holiday spirit. Number 4. The Christmas Card. This is such a classic Hallmark film. It is filled with love, sorrow, mystery, and Christmas spirit. The story begins with the U.S. Army Sergeant Cody Cullen, who has no living relatives to hear from during the holidays. While he is flying to Afghanistan, a fellow soldier gives him a Christmas card. Unfortunately, his comrade is killed in action, and Cody decides to seek out the person who wrote the card, as this card meant so much to his friend. And of course, this is where love comes into play. It keeps us intrigued as we all want to know, is one Christmas card enough to change the course of several lives forever? This is definitely one of the best movies from our list. Number 3. North Pole Open for Christmas. How could we have made a list without including the Santa story? One of the most trusted Santa Claus elves, Clementine, has a huge mission: to save Christmas. Yes, kinda typical, but you need to stay till the end to realize that this one is worth watching. The elf travels to Vermont and has to assist Mackenzie, who has recently inherited her aunt's formerly majestic hotel, the Northern Lights Mountain Inn. Now she attempts to restore the rundown inn to its former splendor, and Clementine gets the help from locals by rejuvenating Mackenzie in her efforts, as well as a reminder of the true meaning of Christmas. Number 2. A December Bride. What can be more exciting than a good fake dating romance trope, especially when you are single? If you like something like this movie is 100% for you. Layla is an aspiring interior designer, and she is not looking forward to attending her cousin's Christmas time wedding. Why? Well, she has a few reasons for that. First off, the groom is Layla's ex-fiance who left her jilted at the altar, and I think that is more than enough reasons not to look forward to attending the wedding, right? Things get more intense after Seth, a fellow wedding attendee and the person to introduce Layla's ex and cousin, offers to attend the wedding as her date. But who could ever predict that he would get so swept up in the moment and announce about their engagement, not real of course, but it makes Layla play the part of her fiance in order to save face. This movie is a total mess, but if you like that type of movies, you'll definitely enjoy A December Bride. Well, before we get to our number 1 spot, make sure you like the video, as you are still watching, and hit that subscribe button to stay updated with the most interesting videos about movies and TV shows. Number 1. A Royal Christmas. Here is our last but not least recommended Hallmark Christmas movie, A Royal Christmas. This movie is made for those who enjoy movies filled with survival against class politics, marriage plots, and family dramas. But before this one turns into a real Christmas challenge for our main character, Emily Corrigan, it will make you believe that even if you are a humble and kind seamstress from a working class background, miracles can happen to you as well. Emily has fully devoted herself to helping support her family's tailoring business in Philadelphia, and she's more than happy to celebrate the upcoming holiday season with her beloved European boyfriend Leo James. But this guy surprises her, and not only her, the viewers as well, as he suddenly drops the bomb, revealing that he is Prince Leopold of Cortina. And now her humble seamstress has to deal with the entire royal family because Leo wants to bring her home to his kingdom to meet his family. Of course, his family makes Emily feel out of place because, well, she is just an ordinary girl from a working class who didn't know she had to fall in love with a prince. That's all for this video. We'll see you next time.